All right, guys, finally making a video again after about, I don't know, a month, 3 weeks. And it just happens to be the end of the year video. So we figured, you know, to kind of cap off this year, we're just going to go through and kind of let you guys know what we have up next, what's in the pipeline as far as the builds go and the vehicles. So before we get into it, you know, we just wanted to say, you know, for the first year running, looks like we're going to end up about 227 subs. And we broke, I think, 30,000 views pretty recently, and so it's been pretty cool. We've learned a lot of stuff with it. I know initially we came into it saying like 1,000 subs, and you know, just getting monetized like first year, which is a pretty crazy goal. But honestly, even where we're at, you know, we're really appreciative of that. You know, people taking their time to watch the videos and you know, the amount of work that we're putting into them. It's cool that, you know, someone comes through and watches them. So we're definitely seeing growth. It's continuing to grow. So it's been a good year in my books. And we like all the stuff we're doing, like we just feel so much more in it heading into the second year, which is cool. And you know, we definitely want to have more fun this year. Like 2022, more fun. We worked. It was a ton of work 2021, and it's gonna always be a ton of work, but we got to find a way to enjoy it this year.
Especially now that there's not 600 miles between us.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be easier. That's going to make it easier, but we're going to enjoy it better. We're going to have more fun in 2022. That's going to be the goal. So we're going to work, but it's going to be fun somewhere, hopefully. So, without further ado, we have Eric here to open and show all of our packages that we've gotten.
99% are mine.
Yeah, 99%, like literally, like, I mean, I have stuff in the back, but either way, so we had some things coming for the hard body, so let's start with the hard body.
We just had unexpected things come for the hard body. You know, everyone knows we were struggling with the carburetor. So we switched to the Holley Sniper EFI. This thing is massive. Don't mind the carb spacer. But it's an all-in-one unit. The computer's all right here. I don't have to mount a separate computer. Anyone that knows anything about how these snipers knows that. They're all just they're super simple. They're made. I mean, they made them to put them on, you know, like a Camaro that's all bone stock, and you just want EFI.
Right.
So we got that to replace the 750 carb that we just could never get tuned right. We got a free 99 complete valve train kit from Lunati. I ordered it, and they like canceled the order, and then this just randomly showed up like 3 to 6 months later. So I'm not complaining. It's a Streetmaster cam. I don't know the specs off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's as much lift as you can have with the stock push rods. It's very choppy from all the videos that I've seen, which is going to be amazing. That's really all we have for that.
Which coincides because this is staying small block
for now,
and it's staying no boost.
Yeah.
The boost was really cool looking, and it was really fun. The one burnout it did.
Maybe someday.
But for now,
it might be easier now that we have a sniper, but it's gonna.
Either way.
Once this is running like reliably, we're gonna shift our focus. I guess we'll transition now to the Fairmont, which is getting this beautiful, just pristine junkyard 6-liter with it's a Summit cam. I'm not gonna dig it out right now, but it's a Summit 80. I don't remember the part number off the top of my head. I guess we can stitch that in.
Yeah, we'll throw it in.
It's the turbo cam because I do intend to turbo this, just because it's going to be way easier to tune than a carbureted setup. You know, we have our Team Z Motorsports K member. It's going to directly swap into the Fairmont and have the LS adapters already in it, ready to go. So it's basically the motor's just going to drop right in. We have the springs, which we did some math, and they're as close as I could get to the right spring rate to make it ride good, handle good, and everything. It's a little bit off. Oren did all the math, and it's like one size down from what they should have been, so it might be a little soft.
Just math boy over here. A math guy.
LS, what are these? I think they're LS1 coils, wires, plugs. What else? Clutch, flywheel, everything. AR5s over there in the corner. We need to put the adapter plate on, which is in the toolbox. That's just full of junk right now. I think that's it for this. I'm pretty positive that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we got a switch panel. We got a wire in for like the starter, possibly the fans. I don't know. I have to see what the Holley lets you run. I think they have triggers and shit, so like the fan doesn't have to run 24/7 like it does on the hard body. But I still have like $500 of fuel shit that I have to order for the Fairmont. That's why we ended up just deciding we're gonna focus on the hard body, so we can get down to Cleetus and cars in April, and then focus on this, I guess, over the summer. After, I don't know if it's gonna be before or after the RX-7.
Right.
So I guess we can transfer to the RX-7.
All right, so the RX-7. Basically, the goal here is to make a RX-7 NA to turbo build that is like the plus model. So it's supposed to be built so that it can go beyond an NA keg, essentially. And like when the NA keg fails and I need to do a bunch of work, I didn't want to have to rebuy a bunch of stuff. So I didn't want to just go stock turbo 2. So we've got a solid set of injectors here. Injector Dynamics. Big.
Not a sponsor, but should be.
Yeah, right. Absolutely, hit us up. So we have 1,500 primaries and 2,600 secondaries. So lots of fuel. This is going to be enough to go E85 if we do go that route, and the fuel system is going to be set up for E85 capable, essentially. So more injector stuff. We've got the wiring relay kit for the fuel pump because we're going to be running a 460 liter per hour fuel pump. So we got that wiring kit. We got a pressure regulator, all the fuel stuff. Fuel stuff is very important for rotaries. It's like half of the cost of the entire turbo conversion. And then we got our fuel pump, 460 liter per hour. That should be plenty enough. Could go a little bit higher, could use 2. These do E85, but not necessary at this time. And then we just got some more injector parts. We've got our fuel rails. Let me get these on here, full function engineering. Those will go on up here. This is the stock parts that we're going to be using. So we've got our stock Turbo 2 upper and lower intake. I'm not going to bother getting them both down, but it's going to all be hooked onto that stuff. And that's the replacement. You know, that's the stock OEM stuff. There's just no point in going super expensive there. And that saves you money to go with. Oh, drum roll. Oh my god. Whew. Our nice turbo and our header.
So shiny.
It's like literally.
Is this a first name brand turbo for the channel?
This is the first name brand turbo for the channel ever, like that we've even touched. I'll have to post the specs because there's a lot of different variations you can do here, and you can have a different rear housing. I have a 1.0 mainly because of part scarcity, so my boost is going to come in like 150 RPMs higher than what I would have liked, but it'll be pretty nasty. It'll be pretty wild when it happens. The car's going to go from like 100 horsepower to like 300 to 400 at a certain RPM, and it's going to be really interesting. But this is all through Turbone. We've got their investment cast header here with the 2 wastegate ports on it, on exhaust temperatures and stuff. So this is all really high-end stuff for the most part. High-end for us, definitely. And mainly we're just waiting on an ECU at this point. Going to go Haltech, but got to get the ECU and wiring harness sourced. That is the last step before breaking into the build and then getting the clutch and stuff. But we've got everything minus that, so that's going to happen somewhere in here. And It's probably going to be in between the hard body. It's probably going to happen alongside the Fairmont, I would think. Something like that.
Probably.
Let's see where that Haltech money comes in.
It'll probably be like a relief project from the Fairmont.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that thing's gonna fight us a little bit.
But it's just it's just so pretty.
Yeah, let's get a close up.
Look at that. Oof.
Give it a spin. Whoa.
I can't spin it without chopping my finger off.
If that doesn't make you moist, I don't know what does.
Yeah, something like that. We got plenty of projects to work on. We have some events planned we're going to be going to. So, just wrap up the year, though. It's kind of nice to just get these things parked in here and start building up the stockpile. And, it'd be pretty cool to see the hard body going once we get it all back together. And we're working with some local companies, too. So stay tuned on that stuff. That's going to be pretty awesome. I think we're going to have some good relationships there. But, that's going to be it. I think that's a wrap. This is literally New Year's Eve right here.
Yep.
This is OE Garage heading into 2022. Got plenty of fun stuff planned. And
if you know where there's a mail truck for sale, let us know.
Yes.
We want one back.
Yes. Mail truck. If you have one.
Or needs a burnout car.
I need a burnout car. And
mail truck is what he desires.
Mail truck is like, I will become the postmaster. All right. We'll end it off there, guys. Have a great New Year's, and we'll see you guys in 2022.